dude, what do you want?
I'm about to go see Joker. You want to come with me?
Maybe. No, I don't want to go see it.
What? Why? I heard this is a really good film.
Haven't you heard about the controversy over it? How it's a dangerous film that could corrupt the minds of people?
That's horse crap, dude. Every movie's violent, dude, and disturbing. Jesus Christ, I don't know why people are getting so mad. Well, when no one got mad about John Wick, huh? That's violent. But people are gonna get mad about Joker. I mean, I don't get the problem.
I just want to be, safe and sorry.
Safe and sorry. What, you think about the movie's just gonna corrupt a person's mind?
Maybe.
That's bullshit crap. That's crap. Okay, I'm just gonna go see it. I'm gonna see an amazing film, okay, while you sit here and just... What are you gonna do?
Watch it, me?
Of course you are. Anyway, I'm just gonna go on. Screw you, then.
All right. Jeez, who in the world could that be?
Dirk, please help me.
Oh, jeez, what's going on, Puppet Man? What's going? No, Puppet, dude, what's going on, dude? What's going on?
I just saw Joker. It's messed me up, man. It's messed me up mentally.
Dude, wake up, man, wake up! Help! Oh, we need help! Oh, I'm into trouble! Help! Someone help!
Thank you for coming back, Puppet. I know it's been a month since the incident has happened. Are you... Let's really just get down to the business. It's been over a month, of course, as I said, and it's already been past Halloween time. I think it's probably about time you take off that costume of yours. Something funny, Puppet? No. You just said it was, it's been a month. It's been a month. And I know it's still October. We're doing a skit, Puppet. We're doing a skit for Joker. Realize that. Right. It's a skit. So, how do you do? You don't listen, do you? About me or anything else. You ask me the same questions every time we come here, but you aren't listening, are you? You ask me, are you feeling any negative thoughts? I'm sorry to say this, but I'm always having negative thoughts. I think the best call for action for you to get over yourself is to review the film. No, I won't do it. Talking about the film or thinking about it is gonna make things worse. I don't want to think about Joker anymore. Look at that, my cape's messed up. What has my life become? Puppet, I think it's smart for you to talk about the film. It might bring you peace of mind. Fine. Whatever. If you think it'll help, then I'll try it. I'll try it. Let's get the cameras rolling, light up the set. Let's go ahead and start the show. They always say, have a nice little smile on your face. But I don't want to smile at all. This movie did make me realize something. The world is cruel. Nobody gives a licking damn about anyone in this world. Nobody cares about you. No one, everyone's out for number one. And no one's going to try to do anything about it. I feel like someone should do something about this. And that's not me! I don't really care. But anyways, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that little skit thing of me playing Joker. How do you think? Did you think, was my acting pretty good? I think it was pretty good. I think I pulled it off pretty well. And this cape, I don't know what the goddamn cape. Okay, there we go. It feels centered now. Okay, dokie. This Joker, you guys thought I was just like, I went brain dead because of seeing this film. And because of how controversial it is and violence, it'll change you. That's a load of bull crap. This movie's hardly violent. John Wick had a lot more violence in this freaking film. And even the ending of Once Upon a Hollywood had a lot more gruesome violence than Joker. It's just really about a mentally challenged person. There's nothing like violent about that. I mean, there has to be some movies out there about a mentally challenged guy. I mean, not just this movie. And this movie was so controversial that there's even police officers outside my theater. And I'm like, after seeing the film, I'm like, there is no reason for you people to be here. There is no reason. I would say this movie is a little bit overhyped, for my opinion. There was no need for this film to be super hyped up, to be a masterpiece. This movie is not a masterpiece, but it is extremely well done. I love this film. I wouldn't say I'm going to go back to see the film, but still, it's a really good film. It's one of the best films of the year, I know, in my opinion. The cinematography was really great. The direction and directing of the film is just astronomical. I love this thing. But we're going to go more into depth onto it in the review. So, without further ado, go ahead and roll the clip.
Send in the clowns.
Well, I didn't go see Joker, and pretty much for some good reasons. Why? But the movie's basically about Arthur, aka the Joker, who's going through some really tough times in his life, and he's just getting through that while also having a mental, illness in his head. He's just really crazy guy. So, yeah, that's kind of the movie in general. I didn't go see it, so I don't really know what else to say. So, Muppet's gonna go more in depth on this, so over to you.
So, warning for you guys, this review will have spoilers within it, so just be on the lookout. So, I hope you guys are still here. Anyways, of course, the Joker, off the bat, we already know Arthur is really insane. Just a crazy person. Like, one of the first things we get of him is him laughing for almost an entire minute. Just him laughing. And that's actually a bit like an illness he has. He can just kind of uncontrollably laugh. And I gotta say, pretty good laugh. I mean, I got a pretty good laugh, don't you guys think? Okay, enough of that. Anyways, and sometimes he'll just stop automatically, and sometimes he's laughing even though he doesn't want to laugh. And you could tell he's just trying to stop himself by him holding his mouth like this, and it's really interesting. And in the beginning, you really do feel for this guy. This guy is really going through some stuff, It's not that good enough that just no one is trying to help him out. And even the person, his counselor, basically, she's like, yeah, we can't help you. You're, way too crazy. And it's really just because it's state funding, so just taking it away. And it also does get a good point in life that people with mental illnesses really should be taken care of properly. So something like this does not happen to people.
Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
Basically, he actually, his job is being a clown, so he goes to different shops and, does kids' birthday parties and all that stuff. He's just part of a clown agency. So, I mean, that just fits him, the Joker persona, in the very way. So, one of the first scenes, he's, doing, performing arts and stuff, or just swirling a little sign. And then some, bratty kids come up and take his sign and beat the crap out of him in an alleyway. You just can't help to feel like this world is just terrible. Everywhere I see, everyone's a freaking asshole. Every single person in that entire world is just an asshole. It's just Gotham in general. This place is in Gotham. And Gotham is just a horrible place. I mean, sure, we've known this for years. But this movie really does give us a little bit more of a light on Gotham. Just how corrupt and just terrible a place this place is. I would never want to live there. If I went and lived in Gotham, my beautiful fluffiness would just be gone. I would just have all black spots everywhere. I mean, it's just not pleasant. It's just trash everywhere, graffiti. I would say that's really great directing and cinematography, honestly. I just love the atmosphere, though. Just yeah. But as time goes on, you honestly start hating the Joker, and I kind of like that. A sympathetic guy in the beginning, then as he just goes crazier and crazier and just drawn to madness, you really just start hating this guy. And honestly, at the very end, he didn't, it's not even, the ending's not even satisfying at all to what happens to the guy. Honestly, it's like, he just got a pat on the back. It's like, oh, you did a bad thing. And yeah, he did really, really bad things that, honestly, I was shocked that he did. I was really shocked in what he started to do. I was like, wow, I cannot. Thank you for the cake thing. Also, can you fix this part right here? Hey, thank you. It was just really bad for what he's done. Sure, yeah, he killed some people, but then he started doing other really bad things and just really creepy things. Now, for a little thing, as you guys know, he doesn't really become Joker until the end of the movie, which I would say would be a negative thing, but honestly, in this situation, I actually liked it. I didn't mind it, because as you're continually going, you don't think about him being the Joker at all. Like, as you're watching the film, which I think is really good storytelling, you don't think about him being the Joker. You just think about just telling the story about this one guy, and I like that. I really like what they've done. In the beginning, he was just okay with stuff happening to him. Sure, bad things would happen to him randomly. But, he would just slide that off. But as time went on, he didn't like the bad things that are happening to him. So he actually went out and took that anger out on other people. So, I mean, I'm not saying that's right or anything. But that just shows us what our society is like. Honestly, even his co-workers didn't like this guy. Now, sadly enough, he's a guy that you don't want to hang around with. I mean, in my life, honestly, I'm sad to say, I would never want to be around this guy at all. He's just annoying, but just mentally challenged. Like, there's one point where he meets this girl on the elevator. Really cute girl, okay? And then he starts stalking her the next day. Really, he just starts doing it. For no reason. There's no reason why he's doing it. We have no idea why he's doing it. He just starts doing it. And at one point, he sticks his hand in a kid's mouth and tries to make him smile. And at first I'm thinking, what is wrong with this kid? Is this kid seriously going up to a stranger? As his parents never told this kid, his son, don't go to strangers. This kid really went up to this guy. It's like, hi, mister. I mean, he didn't go, hi, mister. But, yeah, and this kid I'm talking about, let's just go ahead and say it. Let's start with the Batman stuff. Bruce Wayne, yeah. The Waynes were in this one. I mean, they weren't really just jam-packed in your face. I mean, sure. I mean, you could roll your eyes when he said, my name is Bruce Wayne. I was like, okay. But honestly, they did it pretty well. I like how they did. And also, they showed the reason of Bruce Wayne's parents being killed. And honestly, I didn't feel bad for the guy that died. I'm sorry. Sure, we should feel bad for Batman. But honestly, his dad was a douchebag. It's just a bad guy, honestly. He doesn't care about Gotham. He's running for the mayor. But also, he's not a good guy, also. He called the entire city clowns. Because of what he said, everyone started revolting against him, and they start wearing these I can't say clown masks. I don't know why I couldn't say clown. And it's all because of Arthur. What he's done on the subway. So basically, it's like in the beginning of the movie, there was these kids beating him up. Okay, and so also this guy and his his coworker gave him a gun. But also the thing about that was his coworker's trying to frame him. I think he was trying to do it. I feel like he was, but he was trying to frame him with the gun, and so it was for self-defense as well. I mean, it's understandable why he killed him. He didn't just kill them just to kill them. He killed them out of self-defense, but he did go a little bit too far. He could just did a warning shot, in my opinion, just to get them off of his back. But no, even when the guy ran away, he seriously just went after that guy and shot him. And then after that, he was like, I'm being noticed. But he was really happy about killing the guy because they were talking about all the news because he was he wants to be noticed by people, and this was how he was getting noticed. And apparently that just went through his head, apparently. This guy needs a lot of help. Really, a lot of help. I was really shocked when he killed his mother. That shocked me. That was when my jaw dropped. I was like, you're really going there? Sure, I know he's pissed off that his life was kind of ruined by her, and it's like he was abused, and apparently he doesn't remember any of this stuff, which is kind of weird that he doesn't remember any of the stuff that she's done to him. And I guess that's just, you know, because he's mentally challenged. I always had this false hope that Miss Thomas Wayne would always come and, you know, lend her money because he worked there. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe. But after hearing the story, he wasn't gonna help her. She was just a housemaid. That's it. They never made love to each other at all. And that she was just delusionally thinking about that this entire time, which was just baffling my mind the entire time. We should talk about Joker's girlfriend in the film, which turns out was imaginary. No, the person is real, but he imagined having a relationship with her, which was, I'm thinking like, how do you like this guy? This guy is very ugly. He looks like an very older person than you are. I mean, you must be as crazy as Harley Quinn to date Mr. J over there. But actually, he was thinking about this all in his mind. We figure this out when he enters the apartment room of the girl, and she's like, "Who the heck are you? What are you doing in my room?" And it's like, once she starts freaking out, it's like, oh my god, he was illusioning all this stuff? Oh my god, this guy's even crazier than I was expecting. This man needs help, okay? No, he didn't kill her, but he did kill his co-worker, and just in such a gruesome way by slamming his head into the wall constantly. And just hearing that sound was just, and also like the small person guy was there as well, and I just love that interaction as well. And you'd think he's gonna kill him, but no, he's like, no, Fred, you can go, man. You can leave. Stop. Jesus Christ, like, and he's just sitting there with just blood on his thing, just sitting there like casual, like, yeah, I killed someone, you can go. And also he locked the door as well, so he had to go over there and help, so it was just an awkward situation as well. But yeah, I mean, that's when the movie, I felt like once he started doing all these bloody crimes, I'm sad to say this, but that's when that was my favorite part of the movie, when once he starts reading that stuff about his mother and he figures everything out, that's when I started loving this film. I mean, I liked the film in the beginning, but that is just my favorite part of the film, honestly. It gets better at the end. I think the ending is my favorite part of the film. Maybe just because he becomes Mr. J. I mean, who doesn't like the Joker? The actor that plays the Joker, I gotta say, give this man a freaking Oscar. This guy deserves it. He plays his role so well and always in character. Like every action you see him do is so, like, it just seems like I can't think of anyone else that can perform a role like this than this actor. I don't know the actor's name. I don't remember. But he did such a fantastic job. And I gotta say, all the actors did a well done job. This was a really well done film. Honestly, this film doesn't even feel like a comic book movie at all. Not one bit do I just feel like this was just a story about a character. This doesn't really, honestly, I mean, there's not even real plot in this film. Not real story. It was really hard for Derek to even make a synopsis of this film, or even giving him one. Because there's not really a story. It's just a story, it's just going through the life of this guy and how life just sucks. And just, this movie just shows you, life doesn't care about people. It really doesn't. People really don't. Sure, there's a couple good people in the world, but there's a lot of bad in the world. And I'm not saying, this movie really does make you think. I don't know how honestly to God, I like this film, but honestly, I don't know how I really feel about this film. I don't even know if I put this movie in my top 10 of the year. It's a good, really well done film, but it's a weird film. But I just can't say it's terrible at all. I don't know what to think about this film at all. It's still making me think. And honestly, I might make another review on this film, because there's just so much to talk about this film. I could talk about this movie for hours, but I just won't. So I'm just going to keep this review short. So honestly, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.